Hello, my name is Eric Roeder. I work in business development for Codilation. We're a team of website developers, software engineers, and just overall super nerds. We develop apps and websites in the obvious technology hub that is Fargo, North Dakota. That summary of my life sounds dreadful to most of the world, but I absolutely love my community and I love my job. Every week I meet incredible people who are absolutely inspiring. They have new business ideas or are spearheading giant projects to make our community better, or just are smarter than me and have great professional knowledge to share. I thought it would be relatively selfish to keep all of this information to myself, so I decided to start a little talk show. Welcome to my office.
My guest this week is Michaela Schell. She's a network marketer for Road & Fields, and she's just an elite salesperson. She's decided to connect elite salespeople by organizing the Limitless Conference that is coming to Fargo on April 18th, and we're going to chat a little bit about it this week. All right, welcome, Internet. I'm here with my fantastic guest, Michaela Schell.
Schell, yeah.
Okay.
Like the Minnesota beer, Schell.
Oh, well, that's easy enough to remember.
Or a seashell, but I tend to gravitate towards beer. So
I went to Schell's Brewery Oktoberfest this year.
Oh, okay.
And I had Lederhosen, and it was delightful.
There you go. It's not the best beer out there, but it's okay.
Yeah, it is what it is. And so believe it or not, 4 seconds in, I've gotten off track.
Well, sorry, I did that too.
It's what it is. You're an elite salesperson, and you want to bring elite salespeople together, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But can you first tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I am fairly new to Fargo, moved here 4 years ago, so wow. I'm getting to be a Fargoan, I guess, slowly and surely. 3 kids, a wife. I have been in sales and marketing and communication my whole life. I started out in radio, believe it or not.
Oh, wow. So how we doing?
Right. Well, radio setups, they seem cool, but they look just about like this. So
oh, good.
It's not as fancy as you think, but went into economic development, then started my own gig in network marketing, which I've been doing for the last 7 years. Yeah. And now I'm on to a second gig doing the Limitless Conference.
I love this. And so you took this big leap. You get into sales at Road & Fields. Fast forward to our last coffee meeting.
Okay.
You told me that you sell $1 million annually.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Like elite and amazing. And so as an elite, amazing salesperson, do you have any tips for anyone kind of getting into a sales career?
Yeah, I mean, tons. It's taken me 7 years to grow to that size. Mm-hmm. So I've learned a lot along the way. But one of them that I think is so important is that, we think of sales and sometimes like the icky salesperson, right? Like you say salesperson, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to be a sales, whatever. I get that. But we think of sales and so much of it, like just instantly in our heads goes to like the pitch, right? How do you sit down and you convince somebody to buy something from you? And I think good salespeople do the exact opposite of that. So
you don't convince anyone to buy anything?
No, I don't. That's not my job.
No.
So good salespeople, I think my first tip is what you do before you even have the conversation. So I spend a lot of time thinking about, if I'm going to go meet with a potential customer or client, I spend a lot of time beforehand thinking about them. Like, what are their needs? What's their daily life like? Do they have kids? Are they stressed in their job? All those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. And the more I think about them and think about what they're doing and that kind of thing, it really paints a nice picture of how I can help them.
Sure.
So then when I have a conversation with them, I don't have to convince them of anything.
You just want to help them.
Right. I just want to help.
And they need help if you did your homework.
Yes, exactly. So the more that you can prepare up front and really know that person, I think makes you a great salesperson. And my second piece of advice is to ask questions. So many people go into sales and they think, I got to tell you everything of why to buy my product, why to buy my service. But I just want to ask. I just want to know all their pain points, what's happening, what they're struggling with, and hopefully I have something that can help them.
Right. And I would say ask the right questions.
Yes, which comes with that being prepared ahead of time, of knowing who they are and, what they do.
I love meeting with other good salespeople, and I try to pick up nuggets every time that I have a coffee, and it just helps me get better. And I need to get better. And Josh said, if we as a company sell $1 million worth of stuff this year, I get a Lego Hogwarts castle.
Oh.
And so,
Well, my company, when we do $1 million in sales, we get a car. So maybe you should have Josh up his game a little
Nope.
bit. You want that? You want the Hogwarts castle? No. It's a life size. You can live in it.
It's a big, awesome castle. In fact, I made a little business chart kind of going over that.
Ooh, okay.
My needs to get better and how we got to do stuff. And it's upside down. Here we go. So I stole this from Maslow, and it's the hierarchy of needs. And so at the bottom, it's I just have to figure out how to not die.
Well, especially now. It's warm out today, so
and
it's
then
not
we get
too bad.
into safety, which is maintaining not dying here.
Always good.
And love and belonging. One of the things he missed out is it's basically just coffee and tacos.
Well, I think you've got that covered.
I got that covered.
Okay.
And so then you kind of get into the good stuff, which is like esteem and respect and freedom. And so like that for me is to be able to go on big adventures. And then like the very top, when you're your best you, it's owning a Lego Hogwarts castle.
I need to Google a Lego Hogwarts castle.
It's awesome.
And see what the appeal is. So
just
maybe that's what I will tell Ronan and Fields. Their next incentive for all of their salespeople should be that.
Well, and I think it's just pick out anything. If you're in sales and you say, hey, this is the carrot that I'm chasing. When I was at Shields, it was like big trips. When I was in other, like they had structured goals you could hit. A car.
I'll take it.
If you need, and so, yeah, I think it's important to have that little carrot.
I agree.
If you're not in a structured environment with.
Yeah, you have to have that self-drive and figuring out what's going to motivate you to talk to more
Monday
people.
Morning, when you're coming in to do marketing stuff with a weird friend of yours, like, this is promoting things. I have to keep this car.
There you go.
So you want to bring all of these people together, all of these good salespeople together. Can we talk about the Limitless Conference that's coming up?
Yeah. So Limitless started as an idea after going to lunch with a friend, one of these connection dates. And she was running her own business too and struggling, honestly. Like she wanted to go out to lunch with me to just pick my brain and meet another person who was doing well and just get tips and resources and things like that. So after that conversation, I had reflected back on the years of other conversations and coffee dates that I had had with so many people. And it seemed to be a common theme, especially when you are in sales or maybe you're in network marketing like myself, you're in some kind of alternative business, maybe you're a solopreneur, something like that where you're kind of on your own. I mean, maybe you have a big company above you that's helping you, but you have to make your own way. And a lot of times there's a lack of resources for us. So I, in my previous careers in marketing and communication, I planned conferences and trade shows and events for a living. So I said, I know most people like them, and you have to have a strange love for them, which I do.
It's a unique person that can handle
events. Yep. Which is me. I love them. So I brought that love to my new love of running a business. And how can I bring those two together? So Limitless was born in April on a 6-mile run when I just pounded the pavement and had it all planned out in an hour. But it was designed for that person, that salesperson, that solopreneur, that alternative business owner that wants resources to get better at their job and then wants to be surrounded by other people who get what they're doing and want to collaborate and want to be inspired.
Part is if you can be the smartest person in the world, and if you don't have other people to help you or be accountable, it does nothing.
Right. And just inspire you. And, you get together with that energy of all these people wanting to do the same thing, and you leave just on fire.
I love it. So can we talk about some of the speakers that you have lined up already?
Yeah, we chose speakers that are all local because we wanted our people to come in, and if they loved what somebody had to say, they can go meet them afterwards, hire them, talk to them, be involved with them in some way, shape, or form. So all of our speakers are local to the region, and they're kind of all over the board. We didn't want to pigeonhole ourselves into one specific thing. So we have a speaker coming in and talking about not just branding your business, but branding yourself inside of that business. We have an accountant coming in because if you're a solopreneur, you know your passion and what you're doing. You probably don't know how to do accounting for your business. So they're going to, right? They are going to help us know some of those basics. I'll be speaking and talking about networking. So how to effectively grow your network and lead to sales.
Sure.
We have a sales guru coming in, Peter, who's been on this show before.
I have, he's like my Jedi.
Yes,
master
he's
of
incredible,
sales.
and he knows how to do it in a way that's better and authentic for people.
He's
so
the
he's
most
going to
authentic
teach us
person that I've ever met,
Yeah.
I think. And
Yeah.
he came on the show, and like afterwards he gave me a book. He's like, I think you would like this book of drawings. And I'm just like, yeah, I did like
I do.
that,
How do you
Peter.
know that?
Can I just, you make an app that sells feed. I need to help promote.
I know. He's fantastic and
Yes.
funny and kooky, and just he's going to bring a lot of energy. So,
Yeah.
who else? I'm missing somebody. Oh, we have a psychic medium coming in,
Obviously.
which, makes total sense.
Yeah.
Dean McMurray, he's not going to like conjure any spirits or anything for us, but he is going to speak to intuition and how you use your own intuition and your gut and your heart to make business decisions, which is a really unique perspective too. So we have Rebecca Undum, who's a big speaker and author in the area, talking about mindset. So we just have the full range. So you're going to come and you're going to be able to pull a lot of pieces into your business from a lot of different areas, which is really unique.
I know a few people on that list, and the ones I know they're the people that I meet for coffee with to help me
Right.
in my sales. And so I just...
And they're all connectors, so they're all really good about once you meet them, they'll connect you to the right people.
Yes. And so how would one go about getting tickets to this event?
We have a website, so they can go to limitlessnetworkmarketing.com.
Okay.
Tickets are there. Early bird prices are now, so if they want it cheaper, they should do that sooner
When
than
do they
later.
end?
Early bird prices end the end of February,
All right.
and the conference is in April, so February will be here before we know it.
Time goes fast.
I know. Exactly.
So there's one other way to get to... We talked a little bit about a giveaway.
Yes.
We get to be Ellen. Less impressive.
all your favorite
Ellen.
things. Or that's Oprah, right? All your favorite things. Yeah.
Right.
You get a car and you
No, not
No.
quite. We're not there
No
yet.
cars.
The budget's not there yet.
A ticket.
A ticket.
Though.
Yes.
So we're giving away tickets to your listeners, those of you watching. So if you want a ticket, tag somebody.
Tag a salesperson who
Yes.
needs to learn with you.
Right, and wants to
And
come to this conference.
That's going to be and we'll draw, I don't know, sometime.
Right.
We're very ahead in
We'll give you a
filming.
little time
Thanks,
to do
Madison,
this.
for being fantastic, but we
Right.
don't know when this is going to air
Right.
yet. Soonish.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll put the real details of the contest in, or she'll at least make a graphic for
Yes, perfect. So we'd love to give away some tickets to people who really want to come. So
All right, so you can't come down to the Nerdatorium and
Okay.
not get a nerd question. So I got a bunch of guys on my shelf here. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I was thinking about this, and initially it would be to know what other people are thinking, and then I thought that would just get really awkward and
get
weird. It'd
weird.
be really hard to navigate. It'd be really
It'd be
useful.
weird really quick.
I know. So I decided I still do kind of want that, but not really. But I would love to just know the right decision, like to have extreme wisdom that would just like you're making a
yeah.
decision and you know what the right path is.
There's no wrong answer to that, but the answer we're looking for is flight.
Oh, well, equally as important.
I've flown enough drones. God, that'd be cool if I could do that.
Right.
but-
Well, my husband's a pilot, so
Yeah.
I kind of have that gift at my disposal by somebody else. So, but it's fickle with weather and all that.
See,
so
like
I can't go whenever I
climate-controlled
want.
flight. That would
Yeah,
be
there you go.
It's
Yes.
really cold out, and I don't want to deal with wind and stuff.
Right.
And so climate-controlled flight. Uh-oh.
Hey, dude.
We got a
Well, you
kid
bring kids to
watching.
the studio,
Yeah.
and
We
you
got some Paw Patrol or something's going on.
super
over there.
wings in the back in the background.
Is what it is.
And he's done, and he's coming
Kid
into
break.
the shot. You're done.
Oh,
Okay, how about you go take it over there and sit down super nice, and we're gonna be done here.
we
right
had a puppy
away.
break once, but we've never had a child break.
Well, they're pretty much the same. You feed and water them and take them to the bathroom, and they
Well,
survive.
we found the shelves. Okay, nerd questions and kid break. We should wrap
There you
it
go.
up. Did you have anything else?
No, we would just love to see people at the conference. The more people with good energy that want to grow and want to learn, the better.
All right.
There's a Rubik's Cube.
There's
I
a
told you
Rubik's
it wouldn't
Cube.
take him very long to
Oh,
find
he's
your
got
wall,
it. All
so
right. Well, Limitless Conference, April 18th. Thanks for stopping out. Thanks for being awesome. And yeah, have a good weekend,
Thanks for
everyone.
having me.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to edit out, so
No,
he
it'll
can
be
be
fun.
in it.
It'll be fun.
You better-
And I just have to clap so that we sync up the audio.
Mom, do you want to see something? You want to see something?
You can edit, right?
Yes, yes.